What's up, players? Here we are with the X18 again. So right now I'm just playing a little OutRun. I've been playing for about 15-20 minutes, and I've just been playing with the stock controls. Or actually, they're not the stock controls, they're the PlayStation Vita sticks with the Nintendo DS D-pad with the RG350M membranes. So that's the original mod for the X18 back in the day that was recommended, but ever since then I was not completely pleased. I mean, it works, the D-pad bottoms out though, and you just don't have the same comfort level that you would have with, like, you know, proper stack triggers and stack shoulder buttons, I mean. And man, I'm doing horrible right now. See, this is part of the ergonomics of this. Plus I'm looking at my camera instead of my device. But I'm gonna stop this real quick and we're gonna check something out today. So I got another telescopic grip here to look at. Let's just set this aside for a sec. And this one has a unique feature. It has a cooling element to it. So you charge it in the same spot as you would power this little fan. It's a Bluetooth device, works with Android, iOS, PC, and I believe it's PC. I think it has, it's direct. I think it's D input, X input. Yeah, Android, PC, Switch, even Switch. So I paired it to this already before in Switch mode and it worked perfect. So I'm gonna try to do that again right now. I unpaired everything so I can just redo it on the video here to show you how simple it is. I have the instructions here, but do we want to really go through them? I guess I could just hold them out for a minute. You know, we can just kind of pause it and read it on our own time, right? So pairing is a little hotkey combination, and the LED indicator will change between blue, green, and red. And as you can see here, those are all our inputs. And to pair, you're going to press the window and share key together after you turn the device on. And then once you do that, you double click the power key to switch between the different colors depending on the operating system you're with. So I'm going to put this aside right now and we're just going to try to get this started. I'm already making this video longer than I planned. Did I show you guys the box? I didn't, did I? Alright, so I don't want to try to zoom out, so it's real basic. QR code if you want to check that out. It's called CoolShark. The box came pretty crushed, but everything seems to be intact. So we're going to test the sticks on it. We're going to go into Gamepad Tester and all that. So let's see. Let me go out here first. I guess I'm going to need to go into settings. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to close this up and put it on. So you can see this has a spring-loaded mechanism. Actually, before I put it on, let's just go over the details. The D-pad looks nice and actually feels okay. There's not really enough of a pivot. There is one there, but I can't pull off Hadoukens or Shurikens for the life of me. I mean, I try, and in Gamepad Tester, you could see that I'm pulling off the proper combinations, but they're just not working out. So it's not a great one for Street Fighter or fighting games, in my opinion, but I'm sure it's fine for platformers or anything else. The face buttons are your standard membrane, feel fine. They feel good. When I say fine, I mean good. Like, I had no complaints. The triggers, your bumpers are like a mouse click, really nice. You can press it from any point. And then your triggers, they're like a dome switch, super quiet, almost silent. Nice soft click. The sticks are really nice. I actually like the feel of the sticks better than the BSP D8 or any of the BSP sticks. They just have a really nice cap on them with a nice grippy rubber, and they're bigger. They're actually almost full-size sticks. They have an anti-friction ring around them, and they feel good. But the circularity error on these is worse than it is on the D8, but it's still way, way better than so many other controllers. These sticks do not lock onto the cardinal directions at all. They don't have dead zones. I'm telling you, you're going to see this. So I'm going to put it in right now and we're going to get it started. First thing, you know what I wanted to do? I have an IR sensor here and I wanted to test the temperature of the back of this device is probably not going to be very hot right now because it's been a few minutes since I've played, and I didn't play for that long. But so 34.1 or 7 Celsius and 95 Fahrenheit. So that's where we're at right now on the back of this device. Okay, so this right here, what are we at with this? 86 degrees or 84, which is what it feels like in this room. Celsius, about 30. Okay, so you don't need to use this fan when you're using this thing. Oh, it has back buttons too, I didn't mention that, and they lock, so you don't have to accidentally actuate them. The fan works by holding down this button, I believe it is, sometimes it'll just turn on if you turned it off the last time with the fan turned on. But it's the same port that you would charge your controller with. So let's just slot this in. And it's just amazing how these devices are fitting perfectly these days with the X18. It took a couple years for me to find actual telescopic grips that fit it. Everything was always too thin, or there was something wrong with it, or I had to modify it in some way. But this is designed to work with the Switch too, so I mean it works with pretty much everything. So yeah, 35 bucks. I'll put a link in the description. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into settings. We're gonna go into connected devices. We're gonna go to pair new device. So I'm gonna press this button here, and that's gonna turn it on. See that light? Now I'm gonna press both of these buttons, trying to get it in frame. See, it's already recognizing Pro Controller. So there we go. Let's see. Connect. Is it connecting, or is it the one? You know what? Let me forget it and try to do it again. Okay. So we're gonna press. Oh, let's turn it on. Gotta hold it for 3 seconds. Then you press both of these buttons to blanks. Then you double press that to switch between the modes. That's green. I need red. Alright, so now we're in red. Pairing mode. Press those till it's blinking fast. Now pair new device. I guess it's Pro Controller. I don't know why it's not reading it properly right now. So window and share. Oh. Troubleshooting while filming. Yeah, press the window and share key, which is what I was doing. And then after you do that, the green light flashes slowly. Why you gotta be fussy? Why you gotta be fussy? So I'm gonna delete this Pro Controller again because, oh, there we go. Pair, baby. All right, we're in. Okay, so now we're into our Daiji Show menu, and everything works great. I'm using my triggers to switch between the different systems, and I'm using the bumpers to switch between my tabs. And we're gonna play some OutRun, like I always do, for gameplay to test the temperature on this thing when we turn that fan on. So maybe I'll play one game. I'll pull this out and see what the temperature is, and then I'll turn the fan on. We'll play one more and test it, or go from there. But before we do that, let's go into Gamepad Tester and see if we can. Oh, my magnet stuck. My OG was stuck to it. Let's see if we can. I want to show you a few things. So Gamepad Tester. Okay. Gamepad. So here we are. We got R1, L1, R2, L2, up, down, left, right, A, B, X, Y, select, start. This one is treated as mode. And then our sticks here, they're beautiful. I mean, they don't latch on to the cardinal directions at all. They feel like they have zero dead zone. That goes for the right one too. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but what I will do is go into Gamepad Tester online if I can and try to hook it up to that and see if we can test the average circularity error. So let's go back out of here, go into here. Hopefully I'm already, all right, switch Pro Controller. Is it recognizing it? Let's see. Okay, yeah, so A, B, X, Y, and it still reads it like Android. R, L, R2, L2, or ZL. Okay, so this is what I want to show you guys though, because this is the test to show you what kind of sticks we have here. So let's see. Let's see if I get, you know what, I'll leave it here so you guys can see it. Some sticks are like 20% error. Remember the D8 was like at 0.7. This left stick is at 3.2%, and that's good. That's a good stick. And this is a budget controller. Look at that. 3%, you guys. There's controllers out there for hardly any money that work better than those super expensive so-called pro controllers. But what we're gonna do now, let's just see how it performs. Let's just continue. Oh, I'm already racing. Okay, let's just keep it going. I don't know if I was doing well on this run or not. Actually, you know what? Let's start a new run. I'm gonna try to hold this in a way where you guys can see it. Just how to get my hands a little more. Let's use my yellow Testarossa. Alright, so I have my triggers and bumpers set as gas and brake. I like to use them whenever I can in racing games. It just feels better to me. So last time I played for you guys, I didn't complete the run, and usually I can, but it's pretty distracting when you're trying to film because I find myself looking up at the camera's display instead of the game like I just did right now. And I shouldn't have to drift right here. I should be able to make this turn without a drift and just take advantage of the slipstream. But I gotta do what I gotta do right now. Multitasking. When you drift that much, it slows you down. Ooh, that was a little funky glitch that might have worked in my favor. Damn, I am doing bad. Let's hit all these things. Let's just see if I could still complete the run after such an awful start. And then after this, we're going to test the temperature of the device. Then we're going to put the fan on. We're going to play one more race. And we're going to test it again. I'm telling you, that fan is impressive. I thought it was just going to be like a gimmick, especially the way they had it. Man, I'm not doing well. They had it marketed. I forget the term they used. I'll put it in the description. I'll do a if I can. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to put a photo in, but it has some funny description for what they were describing, like refrigeration something. But hey, it's cold. Get out of my way. I love this game. This game has like some of the best drift physics. It just feels right to me. I mean, it's not easy at first either. It took me a while to acclimate, and I'm still not good at this game, but I love to play it. It's just like my go-to game for PSP. It just feels like the physics are accurate as to how they would be for the most part. I mean, you're not going to hit a bus and make it disappear in real life, but just in terms of how the drift mechanics work. Get out of my way! Oh, screwed up again. Man, sloppy runs. I'm gonna say right now that on the next run, I'm going to do significantly better than I do on this run right here. We're going to have the fan running on it. Not that that's going to matter, but I'm just saying that now. And if I don't, I'll give this to one of you guys. I'm going to give it to one of you guys anyway. Yeah, so I don't notice a difference in the quality of the sticks from 0.7 error to this. Man, that bus got in my way last time I filmed too. Yeah, I don't notice the D8 sticks to these sticks. I mean, I haven't played any shooters yet with it, but they just feel really accurate. And like I said, they don't latch onto the cardinal directions at all. They're really good sticks and they feel great. I always have a problem with this turn right here. Oh, I got a couple hearts. I don't know if this game is demanding enough to really heat this thing up too much, but I just want to see how much colder it is with the fan on. I think you guys might want to see that too. I could recommend this controller if you want something that doesn't have analog triggers. I mean, the fan, you could take it or leave it probably, but hey, maybe if you have a phone that gets really hot, it would really actually benefit you. But I don't really need it for this. But the controller doesn't feel bad. I can't say that it's anything worse than the D8. It has back buttons, which is a bonus. And oh man, I always mess up there too. That's not how you're supposed to hit those cones. Yeah, she's not happy with me. Oh, you know what? I'm doing actually okay. I'm gonna finish the run, but now that means that my next run might be significantly worse. Alright, we finished. Boom, with 11 seconds. Alright, you guys, so let's just pause this for a second and close this up for a minute. Pull this out. Test the temperature on it again. This thing is always weird. It got glitchy for me. So now we're at 35 degrees Celsius. 94 Fahrenheit. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it back on. See this little spring. And I turned my game back on. That's okay. Now we're gonna plug this in. I'm gonna use my Anchor power bank here. It says to use 5 volt to 5 watts, 5 volt 2 amps. And just slide it in like that. Has a little latch to cover, and there's a button to press to turn it off if you don't want it to be on, while if you just want to like charge the device while you're playing and you don't want to use the fan. But yeah, I don't know what just happened there. Alright, so we have the fan going now. And I don't exactly remember what those temperatures were, but I have it recorded, so let's do a retry here. Let's see how we do. I'm really curious to see how much cooler it is. And I said I would do better on this one than I did on the last run, so that means I'm going to try to focus. I probably won't talk as much. Ooh, scuff my paint. I want you guys to tell me what your favorite games are. Come on, leave me some comments, give me some likes. I appreciate your subs, I really do. I mean, I'm blown away by how many people sub so soon. It's just, I know people like this kind of stuff. I'm not the only one, so there's better channels out there with more comprehensive videos, but I hope you guys can find some fun in what I have here for you. And I'm going to continue to bring new devices and obscure devices that others might not be talking about, because I'm always on the lookout. Here's the glitch. Oh. Getting my drift. Oh. Oh, I got lucky there. She wasn't happy with that. You gotta keep your lady happy. And this one just likes adrenaline. When you don't do well, if you don't finish the race, I think on the regular outrun mode, she gets out of the car and smacks you up. Like, there's literally domestic violence in this game. Let's do this. This feels real similar to a part of the 5 freeway going up north and above Los Angeles. They call it the Grapevine. I got a speeding ticket there once. This is the hardest part for me, right? Well, not the hardest part. The last turn is my hardest turn. Oh, wow. Ooh. Glitchy. Sometimes there'll be a pterodactyl that flies by depending on the route. If you go the harder route, they have different things in the sky. They have hot air balloons. So I always start screwing up right around here. Get out of my way. It's the fan, guys. It's the fan. I'm telling you. Just kidding. Oh. This turn I'm doing terrible on too, but oh man, am I doing terrible. But the last turn is the one that I have the most trouble with. Right here. Because I should take it slow. I think that I overestimate it. Oh. What do you know? Was that the same? All right. Give me my points. My miles. No, exit. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright, so I'm gonna close this thing down. I'm gonna take it out and we're gonna immediately test the temperature. Now it's at 76.8, 79.3. I forget what it was before. So, and then Celsius, 26 or 25.9. And let's test the metal. Yeah, that is cold. Like, so Celsius, we're at 15, 12, 11, Fahrenheit. 52, 53. You could see the condensation from my fingers. It's super cold. That's just, it's crazy. I just thought that was gonna be a total joke. But, you know, if you're gaming for a long time, I could see that actually working out pretty well. So, there you have it, guys. This is the cooling game controller by CoolShark. I got it on AliExpress for just a little over 30 bucks. I'll leave a link in the description below. And if I didn't do the full instructions before, I'll pull them out for you guys one more time. It has gyroscope, has vibration. Talking about how to hook it up with a switch. I should have tested the switch too, but that's alright. Alright, you guys. So that's what we have here for today. I hope the audio came out okay. This is with my new Samsung Galaxy. And I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty soon, I'm going to be giving this away to somebody. I think it has to be in the States though. If you guys could give me some suggestions on how to go about my first giveaway. We got to figure this out. So, I said I'd do it at 100 subs, and I'm almost at 200 now, so it's time. Alright, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little look at the CoolShark telescopic grip. And I haven't measured the width as in regards to how far it extends, so if you want to know, ask me in the comments and I'll let you know. Peace.